A very good morning, dear students. Welcome back to the class. So our today's learning outcome is, children, subtraction of 3-digit numbers. You all will be able to do subtraction of 3-digit numbers without regrouping and with regrouping. So children, as I already explained you what the term subtraction means. Subtraction means that, children, you know the total and you are going to find the other part. Suppose, let's take an example. There are 42 students in your class. 42 students in your class, and you know the number of boys in your class. That is, let's take 30 boys in your class. Now I am asking you, how many girls are there in your class? So I am asking you the other part, right? So what you are going to do? We are going to do subtraction. We are finding the small part, right? When we find the small part, we do subtraction. If I ask you that how many students are there all together in your class, then what you are going to do? Addition. When I ask total, then you do addition. But when I ask you about one particular part like girls, how many are unsold, how many are remained, these words when I use, that means I am asking you one particular part, right? So how do we find the less part, small part? That is by subtraction. 42 minus 30, 2 minus 0 is 2 and 4 minus 3 is 1. So we can say that there are 12 girls in your class. Okay? So let's start with our today's topic. Subtraction without regrouping. So without regrouping, children, we don't have to borrow here. The first question is, subtract 765 from 988. So these are 3-digit numbers. So in 3-digit number, children, we will put 3 places: ones, tens, 100. And as you are very familiar with the term from, right? When the word from is there, that means the next number comes first. So 988, children, we will write first. The minuend is bigger than the subtrahend, then minus 765. We always subtract, children, from the total, from the bigger number, okay? So 8 minus 5, as you know that we start our subtraction always from ones place. 8 minus 5 is what? Yes, 3. Then 8 minus 6 is what, children? 2. Then 9 minus 7 is what, children? Yes, 2. So what difference we got? 223. This is the difference. This is the remaining. Okay. So this is what? Subtraction without regrouping. Now let's do subtraction with regrouping. Subtract 83 from 391. So children, the word from is there. That means the next number comes first. And 391 is bigger, so we will write first. So 3-digit numbers, ones, tens, 100. So 391 minus 83. 83 is 2-digit number, children. So you have to arrange these numbers properly. 80 comes in tens place and 3 comes in ones place, 83. So now we will do our subtraction. So as you know, children, we start our subtraction from ones place. So 1 minus 3. How can we do 1 minus 3, children? Our first number, the minuend, is always bigger, right? So how can we make 1 bigger? We can make, children, by borrowing 1 from neighbor, that is from tens. We'll take 1 from tens. So this 1 will be cancelled and it becomes 11. And from tens we have taken 1, right? From 9 we have taken 1. So what remains here? 8. Now let's do the subtraction. Now we can do it very easily. As you know that 11 is bigger than 3 and 8 is equal to 8, right? It can be equal, children, but if it is smaller, then we have to borrow. 11 minus 3 is what? 8. Right. Then 8 minus 8 is what, children? When we subtract the same number, then the difference is always 0. And In hundreds place children, there is only one digit 3, so we'll bring this down. We get the difference 308. Hope it is clear to everyone. So children, let's do the next question. Write the subtraction fact for the following addition fact. So addition fact children, we know when we add two numbers and the sum we get, right? So this is what is the addition fact. So this we have done addition fact of many numbers, right? So children, but subtraction fact. What is subtraction fact? Subtraction children, you know that we always subtract from total, right? The question addition fact is 100 plus 100 plus 234 is equal to 334. That means children, the sum is what? The sum is, the total is 334. So in subtraction children, we always subtract from total. So how to write the subtraction fact? Let's see. This is a total. So total minus, you can take any term. You can take the subtrahend first. Total minus 234. When you will subtract 334 with 234 children, you will get the other part, that is 100. The same applies with the second subtraction fact also. So when you will subtract total 334 from 100, you will get the other part, that is 234. So let's see how to write. So what is the total children? 334. So first we will subtract with the minuend, that is the first number 100. When we subtract it from 100, when we subtract 100 from 334 children, we get the number 234. Okay. The next subtraction fact is children, again we will subtract. We use this number. Now we will use this number. So 334 minus 234. When we took 234 children, that means the remaining is what? 100. When we subtract this number, you will get 100. So this is what is subtraction fact. It's very easy children. We just subtract. We take one number. First we take the minuend. We subtract it from the total. And then when we subtract minuend from the total, you will get the remaining part, that is 234. The second subtraction fact is when we subtract 234 from 334, then we get the other remaining part, that is 100. Okay. So this is what is subtraction fact. You can note down this in your copy. So children, let's do our next question. Subtract the following. Check your answer using addition. So you know how to do 3-digit subtraction, right? First we will do the subtraction and then we will find the answer whether it is correct or not. Then we are going to check the answer. So how can we check the answer children? By doing addition. By doing addition. So let's do it. Let's do first subtraction. 345 minus 109. So 3-digit numbers are here. So we will give 3 places. Then we will subtract 345 minus 109. So let's do it. We always start our subtraction from ones place. 5 minus 9. Can we do 5 minus 9 children? No, 5 is smaller, right? So what we can do children? We will borrow 1 from 4. So when we borrow 1 from 4, 5 becomes 15. And one number reduces here. So 4 becomes 3. Okay children? So now we can do the subtraction very easily. 15 minus 9. 15 minus 9 is what? 6. Very good. Next, tens place. 3 minus 0. When we subtract 0 from any number children, the difference is the number itself. That is 3. Now there are 3. If I ask you to subtract 0, 0 means nothing. That means what remains? 3 itself. Okay. Next, hundreds place. 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is what? 2. So what is the difference children? 236. Now we are going to do the addition. We are going to check whether this answer is correct or not. So let's check the answer. We'll write here check. Okay. So when we check the answer, children, what we do, total is this, right? You know that we always, when we do subtraction, we do it from the total, right? We subtract the part to find the other part. So total is what? The bigger number is what? 345. So we should get this sum. We should get the bigger number as the sum. So what we are going to do, children? 236 plus both the parts we are going to add. That is 3-digit number. So give 3 places. The difference is what? 236. So you write 236 plus what is the other part, children? 109. 109. You add these two numbers. We always start from ones place. 9 plus 6 is what, children? 15. Correct. So 1 carry over to tens place. 5 comes here. Then let's see in tens place. 3 plus 1 is 4. Then hundreds place. 2 plus 1 is 3. So we get here 345. So children, we are getting the total. That is, we are getting the bigger number here, right? That means our answer is correct. Is it clear to everyone how to check the subtraction? So children, our next question is fill in the blanks. So these are related to subtraction. How to get the next number, how to get the difference, how to get the bigger number, how to get the smaller number, right? So let's see how to do it. The first one is 7 minus 3. So it's very easy, right? 7 minus 3, you all know what it is. 4, right? So this is very easy. Next, B. You don't know the bigger number. You know, children, we always subtract from the bigger number. You don't know the bigger number and you know the difference and the other part, right? So how can we find the bigger number, children? To get the bigger number, we do addition. We will add these two numbers. That is 400 plus 300. What it is? 700. That means here it will come 700. Okay? When we have to get the bigger number, we will add the two numbers. Okay? The next one is 900 minus dash is equal to 500. So the bigger number is given here, children. The smaller number we require, right? To find the smaller number, children, what we are going to do? Subtraction. So bigger minus smaller. That is 900 minus 500. So what are you getting here? 400. That means, children, what will come here? 400. 900 minus 400 gives us 500. Okay. So these questions are, children, given in your exercise 3B. You can check there. So children, now we are going to do one application based question. Question number 6 of page number 45. That is exercise 3B. One I will explain to you and rest all you will be able to do yourself. So children, the question is, there were 896 people living in a locality. First line, when we do application based question, children, we go line by line. So first, what did they say? Total. Total, how many are there? Total 896. Okay. Of these, 397 were children. So children, how many are there? 397. So what we are supposed to find? Let's see. How many people were adult? So we are supposed to find how many people were adult. Now children, when total is given, the one part is given, you are going to find the other part, children. What we do? Simply subtraction, right? So how, after subtracting whatever answer you get, children, that is your number of adults in the society. That is locality. Okay? So how can you write the sentence, children? Number of people, total number of people in a locality. Solution. total number of people in a locality. How many people are there? 896. Next line is what? Of these 397 were children. So we can write number of children. How many children? 397. So what we are supposed to find, children? How many people were added? Therefore, number of adults. So when we are going to find the other part, what we are going to do? Total minus, that is 896 minus 397. So let's do this subtraction. I'm going to rub this quotient, children. This is 3-digit number. Ones, tens, 100. 896 minus 397. Now let's do this subtraction. We'll start from ones place. Can we subtract 6 minus 7? Can we do this? No. 6 is smaller than 7. So how can we make this 6 bigger? By taking 1 from 9. So if we take 1 from 9, this 6 becomes 16. And 16 is bigger than 7. This we can do subtraction very easily. So let's borrow 1 from 9 and make this 6 16. And this 9 will become 8. Because it gave one number, right? So 1 will reduce from 9. So now we can subtract very easily. 16 minus 7 is what, children? Let's count it. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How many fingers are closed? 9. So children, 16 minus 7 is 9. Okay. Now let's see the tens place. 8 minus 9. Now children, 8 is again smaller, right? 8 is smaller than 9. 8 is smaller than 9. So again we have to make 8 bigger. How can we make? We'll take 1 from 8. So when we take 1 from 8, that is hundreds place, children, this 8 will become 18. And you can cancel this and you can write here 18. And this 8 will become 7. Okay, now we can subtract very easily. 18 minus 9 is what? 9. And 7 minus 3 is what, children? 4. Very good. So how many adults were there? 499 adults. Okay, so you can write at the end that the answer is 499 adults are in a locality. Okay, this is how we do the application based question. Everyone try these questions, and if you are not being able to do, we will discuss these questions again in our next class. That's all for today. Thank you so much.